Here comes this kid that they call who is number 41.
Yeah, he definitely.
And this kid is named Quincy
Olivari.
Olivari.
He came in and only played 9 minutes, had 11 points. I'm talking about he was picking people up 94 feet. He was stealing the ball, getting turnovers, hitting threes. He was amazing.
Did you hear what JJ Redick said about him after the game?
Well, I heard what JJ Redick said about him, but this I'm getting there. So he's balling out, and he led the charge for them going on a run and turning it into JJ Redick's first preseason win, which made the whole Lakers squad happy. Bronny watched from the bench doing a Petey Pablo, turning his towel, twisting around his head, spinning like a helicopter, all of that, right? He did all that on the bench, but Quincy was balling out. Here's the bad part. Quincy plays point guard. He's 6'3". Guess who else plays point guard? Bronny.
Hey, Quincy could.
Guess who got a guaranteed contract? Bronny. Guess who won't be on this Lakers squad? Quincy. Listen to how his teammates talked about him after the game. This gonna be a series of comments, and then the last one you hear is gonna be Quincy himself.
I think the Q was the one that kind of switched the whole game. You know, he's with his 3 points and all that, but like I think it was more so his defense. You know, he picked it up, the guy, the point guard from full court, and it's just the pressure in the ball and just the hustling like the whole time. That kind of changed the whole game, and everybody kind of watched him, and they got in a good rhythm. So it was a great game.
We're getting the impression that Quincy's already pretty popular in the locker room. And some of the vets, he likes to ask a lot of questions, got a real kind of vibrant personality. What have you noticed about him so far?
Yeah, for sure. You know, he got the good vibes. You know, he always very active. You know, he asks a lot of questions, like you said. He trying to learn and get better. You know, so I like that. You know how he approaching this. You know, with our team, and yeah, we need a guy like that. You know, especially young guys. You know, I think. We just have we have a lot of young guys now, so we just have more energy. We should have more energy, and we should play like that, in the game.
What can you tell us about Quincy and kind of his energy and being around him throughout the summer?
Yeah, Quincy, me and him were real close ever since we met in Utah one time, just crossing paths through the airport, and ever since then we were close. And then when he came by to the Lakers Summer League team, we pretty much bonded right away, and he's just been my guy the whole entire time, and it was good just to see him go out there being who he is, bringing tons of energy, playing defense, locking up, picking full court, then him hitting his shots, doing what he does.
Hey, Gabe, what about Quincy Olivari's night, and specifically that fourth quarter, kind of got you guys going so much, and how much fun was that watching him do his thing there?
Yeah, I mean, if I had to put one word on it, I'd say inspiring. That level of effort, that level of defense, it's inspiring. We've seen guys around the league do that time and time again. It really uplift the group, and tonight it was him. And that whole group there in the fourth, they played with a lot of energy and effort, and it was huge for us.
Hey, Quincy, first just on the fourth quarter specifically, and you picking up 94 feet, causing turnovers, hitting threes, and as you're seeing the vets get up, what's going through your mind as you're leading that big comeback?
Just keep going. Just keep going. I think I hold my head high on the fact that I'm an energy guy, and I like to make sure that every time I'm in, I give the most positive energy I can. And if I've been sitting the whole game, that means I should be the most rested. So just pick up full and have good energy. And next thing you know, the whole bench is up. And I really was focused on just getting this first win for Coach Redick.
All right. So since Quincy's from Atlanta and he's from Georgia, I'm gonna let Zoe go first, and then the ladies go rather than Zoe. But and shout out to Dreamers Pro for being in the comment section. He out there trolling the comments, man.
Yeah,
Go sub the Dreamers Pro if y'all haven't done it. Him and Ticket are both the top dogs in this sports thing on YouTube, man. So I appreciate that. And make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all haven't done it already. But so Quincy, everyone talked about him, how much he balled out. Nobody's talking about Bronny no more. There's no need to. It's embarrassing to talk about him right now. He can't even hit a shot. Right, it almost does him a favor not to talk about it. But Quincy balled out. You hear everybody talk about it. Rory said we need a guy like that. Dalton Connect said he's my best friend on the team. Gabe Vincent said it was inspiring. That is unreal. The dude played for Xavier. He had a 43-point game last year. He averaged 15. This is the guy that's going to get cut. why Bronny has a guaranteed contract and the Lakers need this dude. So
100%.
speak to that.
I'm gonna speak to that, but before I speak to that, I'm going to say I'm so glad that he's on the team that he's on, because he need to be cut. He don't want to be around that circus. He don't need to be around that circus. He can go help a team that will actually play basketball and not play the PR game. So I'm happy for Quincy, Westlake graduate. He's only 23 years old too, so he still got a lot of growing to do. And for him to show that was inspiring, just like everybody said. But the fact that he is right there and he plays the same position was exactly what everybody needed to see. They needed to see a capable guard who did not get drafted come in the game and actually play basketball the right way and look like, hey, maybe he's competent at it. Like Bronny looks like a dude that is athletic, and that's all. You know, like he's athletic. We know that. Bronny looked like an athletic dude. We've seen those dudes in Planet Fitness, all the gyms around where like that dude can jump, but you know, ask him to do a step back jump shot or shoot or lay up the ball left-handed, and he can't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he looks like, and it's good to see Quincy out there hooping, still doing that. I'm just glad that he's going to get cut if he ain't cut already, and go to a team. Somebody going to come and scoop him up, and he going to be a serviceable guard somewhere in this league. So they should be embarrassed by this, honestly. It's embarrassing.
Zoe, can I ask you a question?
What up, bro?
Can we just be honest for about 5 seconds?
I'm going to be honest.
I think we've been honest the whole show.
Hey, listen, I know y'all going to get back on them, but I'm working on my therapy, so I'm not going to yell.
Give him some time.
I think we're watching a player that probably should be developing at the college level, like maybe junior college.
Yeah.
And working his way up to like a D1 school. About 6-year development is what we're kind of looking at right now.
Yeah.
But it's on steroids. So we watching a player that probably should be playing at the lower levels because of who his dad is, because of the cachet that his dad has. He got him on speed dial. So we gotta, unfortunately, us Lakers fans has to watch the trash.
Hey, this is a good point on the screen. Dominique, this is a good point on the screen, Dominique. He said that he thought LeBron makes everybody better. Is it not the narrative with LeBron? He makes everybody better. So shouldn't he go ahead? And by the way, they changed his name from Bronny James to Bronny Games because he's good at Call of Duty. But go ahead.
So first of all, hold on real quick.
Not gonna let you get that.
He did make Bronny better. Like, we have no idea what this is. This is with all the help money could buy. This is with waking up and LeBron James is your dad. Dude, Bronny probably was more trash than all this. Like, come on, man. Like, dude, he in the NBA, he don't belong in the NBA. It's really nothing to talk about. He don't belong there. He will never develop into an NBA player, although he's gonna have at least a 4-year career, or he's gonna get paid for 4 years no matter what. So,
but that should have been Quincy's contract though. Quincy earned that contract.
Listen,
go ahead.
Listen. Quincy is going to be a star.
Can y'all go ahead, Dominique? I know you want to say something to me. Go ahead, Dominique.
I do, because you said that LeBron is fast tracking Bronny. Like, we all have been in positions where you get hired and they say, hey, like, we're going to fast track you. We see that you have a lot of experience, a lot of good experience. And you're told that because you're believed to be really great at what you do. And so then when you get into the job and then you begin to get fast tracked, it's because you're good. It's because you're performing at a much higher rate than the role that you're currently in. And Bronny has never been able to do that. He's never been in high school performing at a college level, or in college performing at a pro level, or a pro performing at an actual pro level. So he's not being fast tracked and he's not being developed because the agility is not there. The learning agility is not there. And the basketball acumen is not there. So when those two things are not present, you can't be fast tracked. He's literally on a fast track to nowhere, to a dead end. To a dead end of other people not getting this contract that he has, to a dead end of, yes, he's going to sell jerseys. It's going to be a spectacle throughout the whole season, but it's not going to be good performance or a true fast track. So it's not a fast track. He's just there and doesn't belong.
So the reason I say it's a fast track because clearly we know it's nepotism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it personally because if you know what I mean, if I had that kind of pull, my son would be in the NFL. I would hope that he would do better than Bronny right now. He wouldn't be on the Chiefs squad.
I don't know. I don't even know if I believe you because, Bronny, he's a part of a billionaire, conglomerate of a family.
Yeah,
he has every single tool and resource to be able to combat mental health issues. Would you really put your son out there on the field to be completely berated by social media and all? Like, how would you combat that? How would you parent that? That's what I want to know.
We're not a billionaire family, unfortunately. So I don't even know why he's out there personally. But if my son was gonna get $7-8 million,
no, but if you had $1 billion already, but you already had $1 billion though, Eric. If you already had $1 billion and you knew that there's an athlete out there whose parents are broke as a joke, would you take that opportunity? Like, we don't know the situation of Quincy.
Yeah,
we don't know. Right. So when Bronny got drafted, everybody was like, "Oh, it's 55th pick." There's nobody from the 55th pick that. Well, Quincy went undrafted, so he was after the 55th pick. He went undrafted. There are good quality juniors and seniors that came out who trying to better their family, who don't have $1 billion at their disposal,
and could have made a difference on that Lakers team way more than Bronny. They wouldn't have been dead last in the entire NBA.
So y'all know I love LeBron, but some of his personality is in this book somewhere. I don't, you know what I mean? I get it, but but hey, unfortunately, man, like part of that narcissism is nepotism. So he's pulling strings for his son, and instead of him being like in a boardroom or a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, putting his son in a management position he probably didn't deserve, he's putting him on the basketball court. And unfortunately, I hope it works out one of these years. I don't see it working.
I just don't think it helps LeBron's legacy to do this. If Bronny was good, even if he was mediocre, it would help and we'd be wanting to see it. But it's not good. And that's why we don't like it. That's why we don't want to see it. That's why we're going to constantly critique it.
I real quick, I want to go back to that comment, the one before this one.
What he said
about if so and so can rap, why can't so and so ball?
Well,
who
was he saying can't rap?
Who can't?
Go ahead. I ain't gonna be.
He was like,
when somebody's a bad rapper, though, people are still buying it. Think about 6ix9ine. Think about Tekashi 6ix9ine. There are plenty of people that don't like it, but there's plenty of people that do. So nobody wants to see this kind of basketball. This isn't good basketball. So yeah, maybe Tekashi 6ix9ine is not 50 Cent and Jay-Z equivalent, but people were rushing and raging, dyeing their hair like him. Nobody wants to be like Bronny. You mean to tell me somebody wants to play like that? Nobody wants to shoot bricks. Nobody's modeling their game after Bronny, but people were damn for sure modeling themselves after Tekashi 6ix9ine and every other crappy rapper that's out there.
Sometimes I dream.
I'm just saying, people are out there singing Sexy Red songs, and I don't think any of us think that's quality music.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
You're gonna back off this. Them beats are slamming.
Wait.
I like some of the songs, but I'm just saying there's quality music and there's catchy music. Bronny's neither. He's not catchy and he's not quality. So that's a bad analogy.
Unfortunately, Lakers Nation, we gotta suffer through it, man, till LeBron retire. Unfortunately, man. I know it's hard. You know, I'm praying for change, but hey, man, I need Kamala Harris in the White House, and I need LeBron to retire. I'm just saying.
Hey, shout out to Guillermo, man.
Never gonna retire.
You said what?
LeBron never gonna retire ever.
He can go to Golden State and play with Steph Curry.
Steph don't even want to play with him.
Nah, Steph love LeBron.
Yeah,
he don't want to play with Bronny. Listen.
Shout out to my boy Brooklyn, man. All right, so y'all ready to open the phone lines up? Let's open the phone lines up for this. Let's see what everybody's thinking. Ticket, what's good, man?
Man, yeah, look, man. Bro, you tripping, bro. I shared your video, bro, before I even come in the chat room. I don't think you've seen it. I always share y'all video.
I appreciate
it. Yours. I share Sports Key. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start following everybody on here that got a channel, man. I respect what y'all do. It's not a lot of people that's brave enough to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would rather live a lie and would rather be in a certain circle. What you guys do is different because y'all see what it is. And, you know, it's hard to come on here and tell the truth sometimes because you'll get pressure from people. A lot of trolls come up, you know, they try to demonize you and stuff like that and put you in a box and call you a hater and stuff. But, I mean, they call out the numbers, bro. You can't listen. Anybody else that play with LeBron and put up the numbers, they ghost. We ain't even talking about them no more. They're back, man. They putting them in the air, bro. You out of here. And so I blame this again. You should blame it on Mr. Know-It-All, JJ Reddick. He said Bronny's case study, what? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Barney rhymes. That's what he said, right? He said they said he was this almighty, intelligent coach. That's what they said. They said nobody knew better. He's the next Pat Riley. He can get we should be seeing improvement from Bronny on a night-to-night basis. We're seeing him get worse. So, and then think about this, bro. I'm tired of all these capping people talking about, hey, man, you got to give Bronny time to develop. Time to develop. He's had the biggest, let me tell y'all something. He's had the biggest advantage in history of life. The man grew up with the best chefs, the best diet, the best trainers, the best everything. How the hell is you behind when you've had the best of everything? So don't nobody want to hear about, oh, man, y'all got to let him develop. Y'all call LeBron the GOAT. If LeBron's the GOAT and his son's a bum, what do that say? What do that say? The man has had every opportunity since he was born. Think about this, bro. Since he was born to be great. He's trash, bro. And they need to leave it alone, man. ESPN, all these networks, they have absolutely destroyed their platform. And I'm telling you, this is why platforms like this, platforms like all the other brothers y'all listen to, you see Dreamers throwing them in the chat now. Everybody else, man. This is why these platforms are surviving because people are tired of hearing the lies and they're starting to see the truth, man. So I encourage all of y'all, continue to speak the truth, man, and continue to stand on business, man, because they're going to want you to lie. They're going to want you to go on TV and do what Kendrick Perkins and all those other people do. And you see how what they do, they try to clean the panel and put nobody up there that's going to be critical. That's what they try to do on ESPN. Put everybody up there. They're going to talk about everything except for his performance. They're going to demonize you because LeBron's being a good daddy. But everybody else in the league is not being a good father and taking care of their kids and doing the right thing just because they don't got their kids all up in the video. Listen, man, I know kids in high school right now that sophomores that are trash, Bronny, bro. And they know this, man. The reason why you never do this in sports, and I heard the one brother say this, and I disagree with him. You don't do this in sports because this is a competitive game, which means that the person who is the best performer is supposed to be the person who gets the job in this sport because it's so limited of spots. In the NBA, how many roster spots it is total in the NBA? How many players? 400 or something?
Yeah, I think it's 440.
40 some players in the league, right? Right. So we don't have chances to let bums just get easy ways around here because it ain't that many spots. In the real working force, it's a whole lot of jobs out there in the workforce in the 9-to-5 workforce. But in the NBA, once you start doing this, dog, you open up Pandora's box to let other bums just walk in and be able to come in and play because of this type of situation. This sets a bad precedent. This represents what LeBron James' whole career has represented, being manufactured. Because they manufactured this. And everything about LeBron's career since he came to the league have been manufactured. He's the only dude, I've said this before, you look at this dude, he's the only dude that's walked away or that's got championship level or coaches who have been there almost close to getting there, fired or he's quit on them every time. Look from when he came in the league. He went to the NBA Finals with Mike Brown. What did he do? Left Cleveland. Then what did he do? He went over to Miami, tried to get the coach fired. East Coast. What did they do? They won 2 NBA Finals, went to 4 finals. What did he do? Quit, left the team, went back to Cleveland. They got Mike Brown fired before he got back to Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
He gets back to Cleveland. What does he do? He gets the other guy from overseas, David Black.
Yep.
What do they do? Go to the finals, right? Go to the finals without the other 2 guys. Go 6 games. What does he do? Get him fired. Then what does he do? Go get Ty Lue. What do? They go to the finals and go to 4 straight NBA finals, win a championship. What does he do? Leave Ty Lue. Then what does he do? He goes to LA, right? Then they give him Frank Vogel. What did Frank Vogel do? He won a championship. What happens? A year later, he's fired. So now you got him fired. Then what do? You go get Darvin Ham. What does Darvin Ham do? Goes to the Western Conference Finals in his first year, then turns around and win what they said was an in-season tournament that's supposed to be something special where the Lakers put up a banner for it, but only when Darvin Ham won it, it don't count no more. No, we moved through the sham. You got rid of Darvin Ham because he wasn't going to be down with this Bronny play. He knew what it was, and it was going to take a hit on his integrity, and he had that as a coach. When you got AD and these guys lying and talking about they're impressed with Bronny and what he's doing offensively and defensively, if I seen AD, I'd slap him for lying.
Hey, look, Ticket.
I'd slap him with Diddy oil for lying.
Hey, did you hear the difference the way AD or just the players in general, the difference the way they talked about Bronny when they was lying versus the way they talked about Quincy?
Listen. Yeah, man. Yeah, ain't no party like the Diddy. Listen, man, you already know, dog. What's already known don't have to be explained. What's already known don't have to be explained, bro. What's already known don't have to be explained. So all of these gimmicks and antics that LeBron James have propped up his entire career, Cat Williams said this is a year of exposure. All that is getting exposed. And we starting with the Bronny right now. That's getting exposed right now in front of the world. They can't even run no more narratives. What's the narrative now? Oh, he can't play offense. Oh, first he's supposed to be a 3-and-D guy. Then when they thought he couldn't shoot threes, everybody says, oh, well, he can shoot. When has he ever been able to shoot threes? He's never been able to shoot threes. So when is he going to be a 3-and-D guy? And his D is trash. Giving him credit for getting a block off his own turnover. So then that narrative turns out, bro. What's going to happen? He's dunking that tail.